Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the powwow for the challenge group. I am so happy that I've got a few people on tonight. Things are going really well, and I was just telling Lee that I just got back to Creed, and I still have a workout to do tonight. So when I got back, I did my walk in the wind, and I still have another workout to do, which I will be going downstairs and doing here. Um, right after, probably after I get this done. So, and I have another drawing to do too. So it'll be 9 o'clock or so before I get that workout, but I'll get it. And so I do know that a lot of you guys are doing the mini challenge with me, and I'm on day 15, I believe it is now. I know Pam is doing it, and there are several of you doing it. And I just wanted to commend you guys, and I wanted to open it up to anybody who has anything to say about how it's going. I know Veronica's doing it too. Tell us how it's going and what it's done for you here in these last couple of weeks, just to amplify what we've been doing up to this point. So, Pam, do you feel like unmuting and sharing a little bit about what's going on? Because your story's pretty darn incredible. I don't know if it's if you can.
I can.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Um, well, for me, it's been a tough road to do just because of my circumstances, but I think it's been very beneficial. That I had a pair of pants on today for church that I hadn't worn in, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. They fit me well the last time I wore them. Before I started in October, they were so tight I really could hardly wear them. Today I put them on. They were loose. I could actually pull them off without unbuttoning.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Pam, if you don't mind sharing a little bit just of the challenges that you got, I just want people to appreciate the challenge that you face on a daily basis.
Well, I have a couple things going on. Personally, myself, I have something called trigeminal neuralgia, which is very, um, if you don't know what it is, it's a nerve pain on one side of the face. And I've had lots of different things. For example, I had gamma knife surgery, or it did not work. It works for 80% of the people that do it. I was in that 20% that it didn't work for. I take a lot of medicine for it, and I have to take it at specific times. I take it every 8 hours, 6 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 10 at night. So I'm up those hours, and I'd like to think I could nap in the daytime, but there's my other challenge. My husband, who in June we will have been married 50 years, but he has Lewy body dementia. And my mother had Alzheimer's, and I took care of her. And I thought, man, when he got dementia, I knew what it was going to be like. This is a completely different beast. And it's just like today, I thought I would get a few things done, and he's really needed me to be right near him. Other than cooking and what I got done this morning, I got one exercise uh, program done this morning, and then my daughter did come so I could walk outside this afternoon. Other than that, I was all dressed for church. We didn't go to church, but um, I sat pretty much by him. He just needed me to be right there. I get up in the middle of the night every night when he needs to go to the bathroom. I have a bed alarm on, so my sleep is interrupted. I'm tired a lot, but that's the way it is. That's where our life is at right now, and I don't know. It's tough, but it's what when you have to do what you have to do just to keep things going.
I'm going to try to talk now. I just admire you so much. And I wanted you to share just because I think a lot of times, we can get into a rut of having a little bit of a pity party, and we need to hear from somebody who doesn't have time for a pity party, you know? Um, I thought of you today when I was on my walk, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice, when people ask, I know that you're going through a lot. Is there anything I can do? And to just say, can I come and sit with your husband for an hour or two and help him while you have some time? And I think that that would be the best gift anybody could give you, you know?
Yes, it would be. I am lucky. I do have someone that comes in on Monday afternoon for 2 hours. Um, so on Monday afternoon, my plan is to exercise for 45 minutes for that part of that time. And then the other, I, I have to get groceries. I have errands I have to run, whether it's to Dollar General or to the post office or wherever. And so I really have to plan well to be able to get the 45 minutes in then. But I know that that's the time I can do that because she's there. Ron loves her. I got her through the home care agency here in Springfield, and she's very good with him.
So there you go. She's getting her 45-minute workout in the very little bit of time she has. And so I just and she isn't going to want me to brag on her or anything. She's not, you know what I mean? That's just, I just know that's how Pam is, and we've never really met in person, but I feel like I know her, and I just am really proud of you, Pam. And I feel like too that perhaps this doing that for yourself helps you keep going, even though it's hard to fit in.
Well, for sure. I mean, stress obviously has been an issue, and it definitely was when I got started. I'd already started exercising a little bit before October, but October really made me more determined. And I think that exercise has done so much good for me. I feel like my stress level is so much less. And it's not because there's not more problems, because as time goes on, they're always hit. But yeah, it. I think that's always been, yeah, losing some interest has been great, but probably the fact that I've been exercising because of this group, and then I do believe it's really helped my stress level.
Yeah. Well, you're always in my prayers, and I know that now that we know, other people know what you're going through. I mean, it never hurts to have that extra bit of prayer and good vibes sent your
Oh,
way.
very good.
Well, congratulations. Your pictures are awesome. Your results are great. And like I said, you're an inspiration, and I'll just keep on going. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I'm very thankful for you too, and everybody in this group.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome group of people for sure. Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing, Pam. And Veronica, I know that you're on. I don't know if you can unmute, but you've got some pretty cool things that you've been sharing. You sent your pictures to me, and you said you can now cross your legs where you weren't able to do that before, or your arms weren't touching or something. And can you unmute?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Great. Yes, I'm so excited. I can actually like touch my knees when I used to just sit, with my legs spread open and just kind of like a chill, relax. But now it's like I can actually sit up straight and um, cross my legs, and I just feel so much better, so much better. Um, Sorry, this gets to me. I can actually do my 45-minute without running out of breath, without any type of struggle ever since I had my surgery last year. And I am struggling with the sciatica right now, but it is it's getting better, and I am losing weight, and being able to stand up without pain in my back is just amazing to me. I'm sorry. It feels great. And I do still have some pain, but it's not as bad as it was. And those are just the struggles that I've been dealing with, but it's getting there. And I'm so thankful that my sister got me onto this. I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and order some stuff so I can help her out. But it's it's done amazing things for me these last 3 months. So I'm gonna keep on going, and um, they're not results that um I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more, but I am so happy and grateful that I am where I am right now. I've come a long way than what I did before. So that would take 10 steps and I couldn't breathe anymore. So COVID did a number on me, but everything is getting there, doing much better.
Well, I know, Veronica, that you did had a very big scare and you were very ill. And
Yes.
and we're super happy that you're on tonight, even talking to us today. And I do know that. I know that Tony, I've known you girls forever. I was a school teacher in Fowler, and that's where Veronica is from. And just a wonderful, wonderful family. And you
Thank you.
know, I just reading what you post and things like, you've tried a lot of things and things might work for a little bit, but they didn't. And the fact that this didn't happen as fast as you wanted it to, but you're so happy right now, it
Yes.
speaks volumes, because I think that you now see your future. Not is it going to work, but it's working if I'm working. And so,
Yes.
when you said those little things that people, it's the non-scale victories. It's the being able to put your arms down. It's being able to cross your legs. It's all of those things that we take for granted, that we need to understand. I don't know. We just don't know what everybody goes through. And to hear those victories, it was amazing to me. And I thought, there's no way I should ever complain about anything. That we get that. We're like, if Pam can do this, and if Veronica can do this, and if Lee can do this with, her pains, then there's nothing that should be stopping me. And so you're an inspiration as well as Pam. It's so cool that we're all together in this group. But you sharing your story now, when people see your name, Veronica, they're going to be thinking of all the things that you're going through, and it's going to be just so much easier. Not that it wasn't before, but so much easier and so much more exciting to cheer you on. And so I know it's hard for you to get those 45-minute workouts in, but girl, you're doing it. You're doing
Yes, I am. I'm doing I have shocked myself. But I like I said, I feel so much better with this NRF 1 and 2, and just the whole system is just it just has made me feel so much better since January 7th is when I started. So
Yeah.
I have more energy. I stopped drinking energy drinks, and even stopped drinking Pepsi, because I would get like maybe 1 or 2 a month, and I haven't had any since I started, and I just feel great. Like the afternoons I would get sleepy, or just like would get how do you say it, when you drink an energy drink and then all of a sudden you just drop
Yeah, that
your
crash.
whole energy. Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't feel like that anymore, and I have energy to come home and still make dinner and play with kids and stuff, and which is very important to me because I haven't done that in a long time. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I wish I could hug you through the screen here. It's amazing. And I know that Tony's going to be sad that she's not on here listening to this, but I think that you've shared a lot of this with her anyway. She knows that you're her sister. And I do have it recorded. So thank you so much, Veronica, for sharing. Do you have any questions or anything for me or?
No, I really do appreciate you though, like offering the help, which I've asked you a couple of questions, and I just really, I think that support also helps me push on, move on, because like before, I've said it a couple of times that I've had people help, try to help me out and stuff, and it'll work for a little bit and then it'll stop because I guess I wasn't getting that push.
Mhm.
And so it, I mean, even just talking to you or listening to your comments every single day or reading your comments that you put on is just is so helpful to me. So,
Well, that's good to know. I appreciate that. But I think, gosh, just as a whole group, everybody's so supportive. And as I
yes,
said,
definitely.
I don't ever, I see everything. I don't always have the hours in the day to answer everything, but I see it. And I see all of you. You're important to me and I want you to have a great experience because I really truly believe and I'm so passionate about activation and what it can do for you so much more than anything else. And I just appreciate all of your trust and I don't take it lightly. I do not take it lightly at all. And so thank you guys very, very much. And I see that Shirley's out on a walk and
Thank you.
it might be, do you have anything else to say, Veronica?
No, I just said thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Uh, thank you. I'm not going to have Shirley talk because it might be a little windy and it might be hard to hear, but Shirley, we can have you talk next time. She's busy. She's got a lot going on too, and we've worked with some meal plans and things for her. And she's also doing the mini challenge and it's going well. So, today, guys, I posted on Facebook as I was driving home. I stopped to get gas and I thought, you know, I think about, I travel a lot. I have a lot of time to just think. And I'm like, what is it that really holds people back from taking care of their health or whatever? And a lot of times something that would push you forward is to have a big scare or to have something happen to you where it's like a wake up call and you need to pay attention. And so I posted on Facebook, what is it that holds people back? And I was really surprised at how many people I said, what holds you back from, let's go ahead. I'm just going to share the screen because I didn't say anything. Let's see. I'm going to share my desktop here and then I'm going to go here. Okay, the question, honest question. What holds people back from taking steps to improve overall health and balance weight? Okay, can you guys see that? Can you see that? Okay, look what the money. Money. This is my brother who never says anything. Skepticism. He's right. People are skeptic about things. Finances, money, money, money. Okay, there's laziness and all these things. But how many people are saying money here? Did I say anything about what holds people back from buying a weight loss program? Did I say anything about buying anything? I didn't. So initially, people think that they have to buy something to get healthy or to lose weight. And to me, that just, it shocked me. It's clear down. I mean, like so many people, money, lack of discipline. I'm going to talk about those in a minute, but finances, the cost. And I look out my window and there is a big garden of God's work out there. There's not only just a garden that he provided for us, but also it doesn't cost you anything other than time. And we've talked about that today to get out and walk. And time is different for everybody. My time and Pam's time, very different. I do understand what Pam's going through when I was taking care of my mom, and I couldn't leave her side, and I didn't have anybody to come and I was her caregiver 24 hours a day. I remember that. So and even my daughter Morgan, she's got a 2-year-old toddler, 2.5. Her 24 hours are way different than my 24 hours. So I'm not discounting that, but I'm saying time, it does take time to do that. That cost, that's a price you pay, is the time, the effort that it gives. So for me to see that, because I'm going to lead into this, and then I'm going to post something else, and then I'm going to post something else, but I'm going to come back to this and I'm going to say, it's interesting to me that everybody says they don't want to take steps to improve their health because of money. And I just want them to understand that you don't have to pay a dime to get healthy. And in my group, in this A Life Well Lived group that you guys are in right now, when I first started this group, it was just coaching. I didn't expect anybody to buy anything. And to be in on some of my drawings, you have to have purchased the mind body system or whatever. But I don't charge people for my coaching. Number one, I shouldn't charge because I'm not a professional. I'm not educated in that, or you know what, I'm not licensed in that, or in physical training or any kind of weightlifting or anything. I'm not licensed in any of that. But I said, come on board. And I had so many people who just joined my fun challenges. And then I'd say it's optional if you want to take these products. And people were getting healthy. And they were doing it without having to spend any money, just some time to do those tasks. And it was all about them. And so when I tell you guys, I do appreciate all of you as customers. I have a very great business, and I appreciate all of you contributing to that. I'm not discounting that. I do. But that's not why I'm here. I mean, I'm never going to turn a paycheck back. I want you to understand that. But what your experience matters to me so much. That's my, I don't know if you know that, but that's my gold, to see your life having value added to it because of something we are doing. And so we're looking here, and I think that we could all agree, skepticism. My brother put that, and there are a few people who said I'm skeptical about the things out there. I just started my brother, who would never do anything. I got him on the Vitality Stack and collagen because he is on his feet. He works hard and whatever. Last time I went and saw him, he had taken off a couple weeks for vacation. Then we went back to work, and he's up and down ladders and crawling around because he does fiber optics, and he couldn't hardly walk. And so I said, would you try this if I gifted this to you? I just want to see, coming from somebody who will definitely tell me the truth, whether it's helping or not. And so I got him on this. I think this is his 3rd month. And I asked him, how are you feeling? And he goes, well, I don't think I feel anything, but I'm going to keep taking it. I'm not going to stop taking it. And so right there, it's telling me he's feeling something, because I just know my brother. He said, but I feel like I need to pay you for this. And I said, I'm not asking you to pay me. I just want to know. I said, I need something from people like you who would be straight up with me. Well, I'll keep taking it, but I can tell, and I can't wait to see him. I can tell it's working. So that he was skeptical, didn't know it. He had to try it first. He had to experience it to know how come I'm so passionate about it, because I am. And he's on that probiotic, and that Vitality Stack contains that probiotic. And that's probably more huge for him than anything. So he's kind of a McDonald's. He's a single guy and whatever. But he does do cook for himself some. But anyway, I thought that was interesting that he put that. Here's difficulty with consistency and ADHD, okay, and finances, upbringing and not knowing it's bad, old habits die hard. I think that, food is different now than it was, but I can't say that I fed my kids perfectly for all from God's garden. I did package things, but I think food was different then. And I think that we're cross our fingers on the Make America Healthy Again. I think that's a win for everybody, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. And I'm hoping that just continues to go forward. But I think that Amber hit it on the head when she said consistency, don't you think? And if you can just be consistent and continue to be, and that's what people struggle with because it's hard to manage. It's hard to manage schedules, and this is exactly why I wanted Pam to speak tonight, because all of these things, we're looking at these reasons, and you talk about somebody who's difficult with consistency or being able to schedule, that would be her. Laziness, I love this. This is I think you guys know my sister Deb Kaiser. It's her birthday tomorrow, by the way. She's the one that's always has over 40,000 steps and stuff. She's 70 years old. And she really does. She just doesn't sit down. She's this big around. She's just amazing. But this is one of her best friends, Marilyn. They were friends in high school. And it just makes me laugh that Marilyn says laziness, because she wants to be more like Deb. She sees it, but she just hasn't pulled the trigger yet. All of the above, yes. Habits, stubborn in a bad way, addiction, all of those things. You can be addicted to just poor habits. You can be addicted to just junk food, and giving that up seems bad, or you can be addicted to scrolling instead of walking. All of those things, habits. Tried everything, Samantha, and Samantha has tried the mind body, and she didn't have a great experience. I don't think she's doing it anymore. Which is okay. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. With skepticism, will it work for me? It didn't work for her in that way, but I could never get her to totally commit to exactly how her day went to tell me that. So I think that we could have worked with it, but maybe she'll come back. I'm not sure. Hers money. Like, I'd really love to take this, but I can't afford the mind body system, I'm sure is what it is. Money, addiction, fear of failure. Kim Kirschbaum is one of my sister's friends. Fear of failure, a lot of times it's just like Veronica said, I tried everything and nothing ever worked. And she's now doing this and it's working. I mean, you always wonder. And if we have to ask ourselves that before we ever start, we wonder, is this just going to be another thing that I fail? And I think that we can all relate to that. No support. And that help, that's for sure, but we definitely have the support in the group. And I support people as much as you want. I'm not going to be reaching out. I think you guys know that. I'm not going to be about reaching out and bugging you unless you ask me, because I don't like people doing that to me. So I am always open 100% to people reaching out to me and asking me questions. Don't ever feel like you can't do that. If I can't answer you right away, I will. But I don't ever want somebody to start off a deal like, Sandy, I hate to bother you, but because you're not bothering me. This is what I do and this is what I love. So ridicule by others and many others, unfortunately. So Kim has struggled, and I just hope that she hangs in there. But she said that's what holds her back. Lisa Chintala, my sister, lack of discipline. She's grew up the same home we did. And I mean, we had it was a crack the whip, and we're both coaches, and we have high expectations, and that lack of discipline, even when I'm not doing well and I'm not doing this, and there are times when I'm not 100% in, and it's all lack of discipline and just making excuses or reasons for me most of the time. My niece says convenience. It's the convenience of it, or the convenience of it's not convenient for me. I can't fit it in or whatever. And we'll see that. All of the pre-mentioned living situations, Kay's kind of going through a little bit of taking care of her sister and her husband who are struggling with their health. Discipline, again, Jen says, finances and fatigue. I'm just tired, surviving current health issues. Christy's gone through some cancer. Megan is currently on the mind body system right now. It's not going very well for her, and we're trying to figure out what might work. And she said adding some things is tough, because she's adding the prebiotic and probiotic. So we're really trying to make some changes there. Past failures, trying to lose weight, lack of consistency. So you see that's, and then Shannon, nothing works. Okay. And when I hear people say nothing works, sometimes I wonder if I don't work, it's not going to work for sure. So we know that this isn't magic beans, and we have to do a little bit more, and we have to make it work. So the pain of starting, people don't know where to start, and you have to give up your comfort. You have to. It's like you're comfortable being uncomfortable, because I don't feel well, but I'm comfortable not feeling well. I don't want to have to work to feel better. Being overwhelmed and busy, time and circumstances at home, Pam put for sure. Fear, Donna says, there could be a lot of things she's fearful of. And Lee, of course, you chimed in with something that we all know. Heidi is a new consultant with me. I taught her, She's one of my former students, and she said, until I saw my mom spending all that money on her illness, that's when I decided it was okay to spend money on wellness. And so I thought that was a good one. And then Dana, don't trust themselves, don't trust the plan. Trust is a lot of it. And afraid of success, she's saying more for her family is people just they just discount it. And then Mark, here's Deb, my sister Deb, money and discipline are big. And she's right. I mean, to be disciplined like she is, she's over the top disciplined, but she has a lot going on in her life as far as stress goes, and that's how she deals with it. She just exercises. So, and I'm proud of her. Time and effort, Mark said, if people don't get it now, they don't want it. If people have to work for it, they don't want it. And so, yeah, he kind of just said it like it is, huh? I mean, it just goes into priorities. So I just want to commend you guys and tell you how much I appreciate you, and let you know that I'm here for you, and I'm excited for you and how that you feel and how you'll be able to get through whatever it is that ties you down. My goal is a year from now for you to feel so much better than you ever believed you could, even given the circumstances that you have. And so, with that, I'm going to call it a powwow night, and then I'm going to do the little drawing that we have for the lemonade Axio. I need to share this again. And if you guys want to unmute real quick and say anything, you can. I hope I didn't. Okay. There's
Oh,
all
I
of
I have a quick.
Yes.
So I'm struggling with my phone. So so money is something, but I was having to debate between prebiotic and probiotic. And so what are your thoughts? Because I cannot afford both.
I would. Okay, so our body has natural probiotic anyway. We have those natural bacteria. And so I would have told you probio from the get-go. How good is your gut health, do you think?
Well, I eat pretty clean. So I actually bought the prebiotic is what the what I have now.
Okay,
Um,
that's what I was going to recommend, Shirley. And I'm just going to tell you that because I talked specifically to Dr. Dixon. Whenever he sat at a table, I would sit next to him because I just wanted to learn from him. And there is a video in Biohacker's Life of the Party. If you search prebiotic and probiotic, there's a video in there that he did, and he talked about the importance of feeding those bacteria. And he said that people do not understand the importance of prebiotic enough, and our prebiotic is so good. And that was one of the products, like that one and maybe one other one I couldn't remember. Oh, fat burn, that I wasn't taking on a regular basis. And as soon as he said that, I started taking prebiotic, and I have had the best digestive health since. And I can tell when I miss that. So I think that you're on a good point to take the prebiotic. I would definitely do that, and you can take it any time of day.
I
If
just mix it in with my
with
um
your body, you're in
yeah,
hand.
and yeah, I do the enhance and Axio and the
Nice.
prebiotic.
That's nice. Good job.
Okay, thank you. I was just checking.
Okay.
And I don't have the fat burn. Is it super important? Because I have a
Um,
budget.
no. I mean, if your mind body is good, fat burn is in addition to, it's a completely different product than mind body. So it targets it's if you search it in the group, there's too much for me to talk to you about right now, but it really does take care of that fat. And I was talking about my sister Deb. She is like, you look at her and you're like, you don't have any fat, but she had this just little piece around her belly and waist, and it took care of it right away. So it really works on that visceral and subcutaneous fat and stuff. So yeah, if that's something that maybe you could look at later, if you decided you wanted to do that, but it's a great product. So, but again, it's completely different than Mind Body. Mind Body is a support, and they're not weight loss products if you do the work and stuff. But I will say, when you take fat burn, you burn 183 calories just by swallowing those pills. I hate to tell people that, but it does do that for you. So, So anyway, but it's not magic beans either. Okay, so Axio, here we go, guys. Lemonade Axio. And I asked how everybody mixes their enhance. It was an easy one this week. And I had, look at all these people who commented. And it's because I'm giving something away. I know that. But it's nice to see that that many people are reading. And so here we go. The winner of the Axio is Kelsey Ottinger. And I hope I said that right. Kelsey is the winner, and I appreciate everybody who commented, and I will get that out to Kelsey as soon as possible. And we have on tonight, we have Veronica, and we have Lee, and we have Pam, and Shirley. Okay, so I will be doing a drawing with you four and whoever you four for something else. I haven't decided what, but I'll do a drawing and I'll post it in the group later because you guys join me. I want to make sure, I mean, I wish I could give you all something, but I want to make it worth hopping on the call. Okay. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Pam, for sharing tonight. It just, you know, I could tell those stories, but it needs to come from you guys. And I so just appreciate your trust. And I hope that you guys have a great week. And everybody needs to just keep us updated on all the things, okay? You have a good night, everyone. I'm going to be giving away the other one in Biohacker's Life of the Party, the other lemonade, and then I'm going to get my workout done. So you guys have a great week, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you so much.